A strong core of shooters is back this season for the Northern Michigan men's basketball team. Good evening, everyone. This year, anything is possible. We saw Cleveland win an NBA championship, the Cubs win the World Series, and a former reality TV star win the presidential election. In the GLIAC, men's basketball is as competitive as ever been, and Northern Michigan believes that is the year that they make a big jump. The Wildcats are coming off a disappointing season as they finished last in the division, but after months of practicing in scrimmages, head coach Bill Saul is a lot more optimistic about his team's chances to top last year's win total.
It feels good to look out there and see a basketball team a little more along the style of what I'd like to see. Good length, some nice athleticism, and a group of guys that are really passionate about playing, which is a good start to getting to where you got to go.
Coach Saul added that he is bringing in the most talented freshman class he has ever recruited, and it will be part of last year's core lineup that will shoulder most of the load to begin the season.
They have a ton of minutes under their belt. They've played in a lot of situations, and they're going to have to be the leaders and be the ones really to carry along the freshmen. And freshmen are always inconsistent. That's part of being a freshman. But in the same breath, you know, what I've seen out of this group is really just a nice cohesive unit where everybody is really on the same page.
The Northern Michigan men's basketball team is out to prove that one poll in particular is wrong as well. The GLIAC men's basketball preseason coaches poll predicts that the Wildcats will finish tied for 6th in the North Division, and MU was very competitive in a lot of close games last season, which sets them up well to take that next step this season.
Preseason polls are what they are. And this year in particular in the GLIAC, to tell you the truth, there's a lot of teams that are in the same position as us, youth, and a lot of new faces that are going to be playing. So, you know, this is not really a veteran group as far as you look at the overall teams in the GLIAC, probably with the exception of Saginaw Valley.
One of the biggest issues for NMU last season was length, as they ranked near the bottom in rebounding as well as points in the paint. But the new recruits bring the size that the Wildcats so desperately need.
How many times last year we look out there and we were 6'4", 6'3", 5'10", and now we're replacing that with 6'9", 6'7", 6'7". That's a big difference, and it will allow us to incorporate a few more things defensively and from the rebounding situation, which is really going to help us out a bunch.
The Wildcats will open the season this weekend as they take part in the GLVC GLIAC Challenge down in Romeoville, Illinois.